Once upon a time, there was a monk by the name of Arbella. She was a part of the Vigilance of Stendar.
You speak to a Vigilant of Stendar. Cavort with any Daedra, and we will hunt you down.
Wherever the Daedra hide, the Vigil of Stendar will cast them into the light.
I am the keeper of the Vigil here in Skyrim. We bring Stendar's... Yes. Our order was founded after the Oblivion crisis. The Vigil will
It didn't take long for Arbella to realize that this order was fanatical.
The mercy of Stendar does not extend to Daedra worshippers.
Little did they know Arbella worshipped Azura in secret.
The mercy of Stendar does not extend to Daedra worshippers. They are profane creatures with no hope of redemption. They lure innocents to their deaths and corrupt the souls of all they touch. And their heretical artifacts grant powers to mortals that wreak havoc across Tamriel. They must be destroyed or guarded to prevent temptation.
No longer bearing being a Vigilant of Stendar, Arbella set off to travel Skyrim.
You've come to Dawnstar at a strange time, friend. Seems everyone in the town is having nightmares.
Using her bare fists, Arbella fought slaughterfishes, collecting their scales, improving her alchemy skills and her martial arts skills.
They're lovely. Why don't you sit on me lap tonight?
That's not much of a break.
She needs to
One day in Riverwood, she was wandering the streets, and then she saw two men that were kind of weird.
Suppose it won't hurt the girl to eat
Not if I get to her before you do.
Hey, no fair.
You always go
Get
after
her
the
stuff.
pretty women and leave the beast for the rest of us.
Do you mind about that?
I can't help it if women find me fascinating. Besides, you have plenty of women to choose from. A fair maiden like her would be a waste for a man like you.
Hey, she must be a witch then. Look at those eyes. They put some spell on me.
Indeed, Arbella had very big eyes.
Stupid dog.
Arbella was very close to getting violent with these two fellows, but suddenly someone else caught her big eye.
I don't owe you money, do I?
What was this guy looking at?
So you're someone who doesn't lip wrestle, got it. Or you're just looking for someone to kiss your boots. If it's the latter, I'd suggest asking elsewhere.
What was this guy talking about?
You didn't hear those two idiots catcalling you on the way up here? So are you so used to those kind of comments that you turn up your nose at all of them like some damn noble?
Arbella had the urge to punch this guy in the face. How dare he say things like this?
Well, excuse me, princess. Perhaps you prefer to drink with drunk and drunker over there. They've been harassing every pair of legs that's crossed their path for days. Yesterday they got so drunk they even wolf-whistled the blacksmith. You're the first they've been right to admire, though. Anyway, just give them a wide berth.
Arbella was flattered, but she didn't know why this guy was telling her this.
Maybe I'm just a nice guy? I need to get going, and I wanted to foil the drunks one last time. I was tracking my wolf, Karnwyr, around here. We were separated while hunting a week ago. I've been hearing rumors of bandits holding pit fights somewhere this side of Skyrim. He's all I've got, and that's the only lead. So I'm off to shut them down before something happens to him.
Another adventure sounds like a good idea.
Enthusiasm like that could get a pretty girl like you in trouble. I guess if they're running a ring, there's probably going to be more than just a few bandits. If you want to come, I wouldn't complain about my odds. I could certainly do worse for company.
Arbella agreed that these bandits need some pounding.
Really? You love helping a stranger you just walked up to? Who am I to complain? I need to make something clear before we set off. I don't trust anyone, not even the man pouring my drink. The only two things I trust anymore are myself and my wolf. Got it?
Those words were too dramatic for Arbella, so she lightened up the mood.
I'm sure he'd remember his place after the stomach ache he got from you trying to feed him a sweet roll or something. Before you jump to any stupid assumptions or try to get him to lick your hand, Karnwyr is not a pet. That wolf and I have been together since I was 17. He's closer to me than a brother. Got that?
Again, the stranger ranger sounded very serious, so Arbella continued to tease the guy.
Born to be a jester as well, were you? Apologies if I'm too busy focusing on a matter of life and death rather than being your adoring fan. Let's get a move on. Every minute we waste here, Karnwyr is being held against his will. And probably worse.
And so, Arbella and Bishop became traveling companions
Bandits are cowards.
in order to save Bishop's wolf, Karnwyr. But on their way, Arbella became very curious about this fellow, so she decided to ask him a question.
What do you want to ask? It was necessary to learn how to survive in this damned world. Either survive or die. It's life, sweetness, and I had to learn the hard way. Not exactly. I was born to a family of hunters who was often taken out for practice. The Reach taught me to always check my footing twice, and the cold northern regions hardened me enough to withstand the bitterness of the wind. I was hunting giants from the age of 10. You know, for sport. I had fun with my bow. We traveled a lot too, from place to place. Pretty nomadic. I watched and learned. One night, just decided to take everything I had, which wasn't much, and struck out on my own.
As a monk, Arbella could not see much of the world, so she was jealous.
Nice. Listen now, sweetie, there's nothing nice in this world. The only nice things I can think of are a mug of ale in my hand and a warm fire. What's with that response, ladyship? Sabercat got your tongue? You want to maybe share about your life story, since you were curious enough to ask about mine?
Arbella was forcefully sent away to Skyrim recently due to her mischievous behavior.
That's all? Long story short, I'm sure there's more than that. Well, I don't care. I don't know what kind of life I might have had if I'd chosen differently. I'm not sure proud is the right word. But you've been helpful to me. Now it's time for me to give you a good turn.
It still didn't take away from the fact that this dude was strange.
Dream on, sweetheart. Though I must say, I like your enthusiasm. Now, before I get the wrong idea, I'll get back to what I was doing. What was I doing?
Will our heroes find Karnwyr safe and sound? Will they get him out of that bandit's den? What awaits Arbella and Bishop? Find out in the next episode of Skyrim Romance Mod.